Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Marlene. Today I'm in my car because I'm having issues again with my phone, my audio. So hopefully here you guys can hear me a little bit better. But for today's topic, I want to talk about a little bit more on how to graduate from the third density basically. Ra explains that the process of ascension is the same thing as quantum leap, or going into the age of Aquarius, or the earth is graduating from third density to fourth density. So it has, I guess, like different names, but they're all like connect to the same process of ascending, right? So earth already made its quantum leap to the fourth density, so we as humans in this earth, we are following planet earth on that journey to the fourth density. And on the third density is where we make that choice if we're gonna polarize positive, where you serve others, where you help and open up your heart chakra, or if you're gonna polarize negative, gonna take the negative path, which is of selfishness and a lot of narcissism. Basically graduating from the third density or third dimension going to the fifth dimension is to polarize positive. With that is all your actions, whatever you do, whatever you speak into, has to be positive, like helping others, service to others. Okay. In a way, it's kind of like when they tell you like, oh, when you go to heaven, whatever you did here, that's where you're gonna go if you're gonna go like to heaven, right? It's basically the same thing. I'm gonna explain a little bit like from the other videos that I already did, but like when the tunnel of light, like the meaning of it is that light means like consciousness, right? It means wisdom. So when that light, when you die and go on to the next realm, it's just information, it's love, right? That our connection to source, I guess. So all that light, whatever your soul is at on a conscious level, is how far you're gonna ascend. So in a way, that light, you can see it as a staircase. So depending on the staircase that you land on, that's where you're gonna end, right? So if you were ascending, I guess pretty high, I don't know, because after third density, fourth and fifth density is what we call eternity. So it's not really like levels of it, it's just more like your conscious, your level of conscious, right? Yeah, like you'll pretty much stay wherever like your conscious was at the end of your life. And Ra gives a percentage. He says that basically you have to polarize all your actions, intentions, things like that have to be at least 51% positive, like all the time, right? Like your life has to reflect that, to be able to be on the fourth, fifth dimension or density, and to be on those dimensions is of like having unconditional love, having being able to forgive yourself unconditionally and forgive others unconditionally, pretty much like that. And your energy is just all the time on that, like I want to say like vibration. So all the time you're just on that vibration, so eventually you'll just live on that density here on earth. So when you die, you automatically will go on to the next level because you already lived on that like frequency, you're used to it, right? How you let go of karma is forgiving others, forgiving yourself. You learn virtues. You learn virtues. So virtues can be, for example, the virtue of patience, the virtue of being grateful. You know, sometimes we forget how blessed we are just to be alive, just to be breathing. And I know so many circumstances where you just can't think of what to be grateful for, but you always want to, like, I think that's a good virtue, to be always grateful for what you have and wherever you are in life, you know. Now when it comes to ascending in the spiritual community, you will hear a lot about this sort of things that, or like mentality, where they're always waiting for somebody or someone to come and save you, right? Like as if there's gonna be an event or a person's gonna come and save your soul. For example, I heard like, oh, when aliens come, the Anunnaki, something like that, that's gonna be it, you know, like everybody's not gonna be awake and everybody's now gonna remember who they are, and we're just all gonna be living in the fifth dimension, like without us having to do any work, like just because they're here, right? You also hear from Christians like Jesus will come and he will save you on the day of the rapture, and from that day all the souls just like that are gonna ascend to heaven, right? So that mentality, it's what's it called? I feel it's more of you trying to escape from doing the work, you know. Like I feel like if you came to this earth to be in a physical matter, state of matter, is because you want to interact with the matter, you know, because when you're in spirit there's only so much that you can do, but when you're here physically, now you can actually play more of whatever it is that you can do for yourself, for your soul growth, or for others, depending on like your soul journey. So by just hoping somebody to save you and playing like victim mentality is not gonna give you or take you to the next level just like that, or just doing ayahuasca all the time and doing spiritual bypassing, not doing all the work. Like that's not gonna get you far. So if you're here when they tell you all of that, you gotta understand a lot of those people or that mentality can come from a lot of trauma, can come from a lot of pain of not wanting to actually be here, from actually wanting to escape, you know, like they just want to leave, they don't want to be here, they don't want to be part of this like chaos. So of course it's very challenging, you know, but the answer is not by just thinking like I have to be spiritual, kind of like Buddha level, or where you don't interact anymore with your physical like the Matrix pretty much. When you know already how to be out of the Matrix, when you know how to be out of this hologram pretty much, you understand the laws, right? The laws of vibration, frequency. You understand all these energies, and you're at a level where, because you understand all of this, now it's like this is a way, you know, you're going on the next level automatically once you're no longer here, because that means you're like in your last life here, or like maybe if you reincarnate here again, it's gonna be like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but pretty much you can choose if you want here or not, because you already know all those laws, you apply them, you experience them, and you use them for good, right? So I guess like you're mastered that energy, you've mastered that knowledge, that wisdom, and that's how you graduate onto the next density. Like, you put on the work. When you see this type of information, just know that a lot of people wouldn't even understand it, so you're pretty up there already. And if somebody's trying to make you feel anxious or you be fearful, you know, that, oh, like, you have to do this or that in order to ascend, but in a way that they create fear in you and you become more like vulnerable, then I don't think that's a good teaching. I don't think that's gonna help you out in any way, because that knowledge or the advice that always has helped me comes from someone that's always grounded, that's always calm, that doesn't seem like they're judging me, that doesn't seem like they're in a hurry. Like, they already know, and they're not trying to like get out of the matrix, just like ignoring or like the physical world. Like, they're still here, but their presence, their way of telling you this is that of love, you know. They're not gonna try to put fear in you. So I hope you find this information helpful, and hopefully the audio is good. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.